Hi there, it's John from Commercial Real Estate Online. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the show, all about commercial real estate. In this particular channel in YouTube, I like to share lots of information regarding sales, brokerage, leasing, also property management and shopping centres. So that's what this topic is all about actually. I'm going to go into the ratios and the results in brokerage. Sales and leasing activity, things that you can do within sales and leasing to track and monitor. Now, as part of this program, go to the website at commercial-realestate-training.com and I will be posting the slides to this particular program for you to download as well. But let's have a look at this and I'll give you the link to the slides later on. So let's get on with the program. The results and ratios in commercial real estate in brokerage today. This is a changing market. This is a massive opportunity if you want to get out there and win some business. So that's really what I'd like to talk about. Let's go on. So the property market today, of course, our industry is fast-paced. But it isn't just about sealing the deal. It's about the journey that leads to it. The journey is so good, so positive, so strong. If you're in commercial real estate, the journey is a good part of your day. In fact, the journey should be at least 50% of your day, the best part of your job. That's talking to people, engaging with people, creating the deals, creating the momentum. So remember that the journey is so good. It's a matter of getting used to it and working with it. Now, one of the most crucial aspects of this journey is the daily tracking of results, actions, the things that you're doing, the things that you're finding, the people that you're talking to, especially when it comes to prospecting clients and managing listings and working with those things. And by the way, when I say managing listings, I mean exclusive listings. Open listings are an absolute waste of time. If you have to take an open listing, sure, I understand that. But exclusive listings are your controlled stock and you need to work exclusive listings. How do you win exclusive listings? You become more relevant, real, and specific for the market where you are active. When the clients and the prospects can see that you are so important to them, with their property situation, you'll get exclusivity. Let's go on. So today, let's delve into why this practice is not just a routine, but a cornerstone of your thriving career. What's the routine? Ratios and results, tracking those things. So every day in this dynamic part of the industry that we're in, presenting new challenges and opportunities, it's always there. It's always out there. We work with that. Get involved with people. If the market is a bit slow and tough for you, it simply means you have to get closer to the people with more relevance. The property market changes all the time. We don't have to stress about that. It's actually good that it changes because it gives us more leverage points to play with and work with. So daily tracking of your activities, your actions provides a bird's eye view of your progress. The word progress is so important in our game. Progress is always possible in any market at any time. So let's go further. When you track things, it's a bit like having a GPS for your success, knowing where you stand, what you're doing, the feedback that you're getting, and where you're heading. And in any market, you can always head somewhere. Don't wait for the market to build around you and go past you. Get into the market that's all around you and then do things within the market that's all around you. Doing things involves conversation, connections, people, properties, opportunity. Let's go on. So efficiency and optimization. So what does that mean? Time is your most precious resource in commercial real estate. It's often synonymous with money. So what does that mean? If you really care about your time and optimize your time with what you're doing every day, you'll actually get somewhere. Time is your resource. Everything else fits into the time bucket. If you're not managing the time bucket, which is essentially 10 hours a day, really well, then the market will frustrate you. So get control of your time. That will allow you to move ahead. So by meticulously tracking your actions, you can identify areas where your time is well spent and might be alternatively slipping away. So where is your time well spent and where is it slipping away? I like to split my real estate day up into 2 lots of 2 hours. 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, talking to people. Now that's not meetings. That's actually talking to people on the telephone to find out what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they need, the opportunities, the challenges, all of that in commercial real estate. So asking questions of people for 2 lots of 2 hours every day is a big part of what I believe is a success formula to get somewhere in brokerage. Think about it. So this insight enables you to optimize your efforts for maximum efficiency, ensuring that every call, meeting and follow-up actually counts. You're actually getting somewhere with what you're doing. Getting somewhere. Sounds a lot like a good idea, doesn't it? So that you've got a plan to progress in real estate. Planning is good. Action is more important. So just about anybody can plan to do something, but taking action every day is so important in our game. That's why I said to you earlier, 2 lots of 2 hours, talking to people on the phone. You don't have to be in the office to do that, by the way. You can sit in your car. You can go to your home office. Just go somewhere where it's quiet and where you can get that focus. 2 lots of 2 hours. It's a magnificent way to engage with people, to find the issues, track the results, and grow your business. So, client relationship nurturing. Now, you would know, of course, that you have to engage with clients. In fact, the more successful you are at it, the more business you will find. That's the way it is. Success in commercial real estate is built on relationships. Conversations, relationships, meetings. It sort of goes in that order. Conversations create meetings. Meetings create relationships. Relationships create listings. It doesn't happen any other way. So track your interactions with clients. It allows you to go beyond remembering just names. You can recall the details, the preferences, the past discussions. Now, a word about databases here. Some databases are so complicated, so deep, that it takes 5 minutes to enter the data. That's wrong. Think about how good your database is or database system. You should be able to enter the data from a conversation within 2 minutes at the outside so you can move on. Because in our game, having conversations and creating that momentum is so important. I go back to that time thing I mentioned earlier. So the personalised approach strengthens your connections and sets you apart as a dedicated professional who truly values their clients. You want clients, you need clients, you want to value them. Now that database that you're using, of course some people are using good software programs and I get that and that's fine. Other people are using spreadsheets, that's okay. Just beware that spreadsheets are a little bit primitive and could frustrate your progress and extract information over time. It might be too difficult. But don't, whatever you do, just write things down on a piece of paper, because in our game we have to talk to hundreds and hundreds of people and you have to have some sort of tracking mechanism to find them. So in a database, I would split the database up into groups. Firstly, the client types. That is investors, business owners, developers, franchise groups. That's the 4 client groups for me. Then I would break up the subsets into interests of buying, selling and leasing. And then I would break up the subsets again into prices, price ranges, which is under 1 million, under 5 million, under 10 million, under 20 million and over 20 million. Now, the transactions I get involved with are typically off market and are usually of a shopping centre type. So the numbers in my case are quite large sometimes when it comes to sales. That's why the 20 million number is significant for the conversations that I create with people. So when you create your database, think about how you are categorizing things and tracking those numbers, so that when you go to your database, you can track buyers or sellers, investors who have a budget in mind of 5 million, 10 million or 20 million, whatever it is. And the property types, of course, office, industrial and retail. Perhaps shopping centres, perhaps warehouses. You just break it up in different ways. And there's some very good software packages out there that can do that for you. So, adapt to market trends. The property market is changing right now. It's going from a very busy and active market to something that's more ordinary for the next 5 years, and that's fine. And that is actually wonderful, because when that happens, you can then be rewarded for the activities that you create every day, engaging with people. And that's what I want you to do, engage with people. Because your momentum in engaging with people will help you find the deals, the conversations, the meetings, all of that sort of thing. And then your wonderful knowledge, whatever that may be, can then be applied to those conversations, which can eventually lead to listing opportunity. The best agents work with exclusivity, control their listing stock, and create campaigns around their listing stock. I'll talk about the methods of sale and all that sort of thing in another video. But today I'm focusing on how you can make sure that you are getting the results and the ratios under control. These things that I'm talking about now are the things to watch. The real estate landscape is ever evolving with market trends, shifting like the tides. Of course, don't stress about that. Get into it. Dive in. Get in there. Sales and leasing activity, get in there. I'm a big believer of sales agents working with leasing property as well, because you're sort of working for the same property owner, the landlord, the investor, whatever. So sales and leasing goes well together. Sure, you may want sales, I get that, but don't turn back a leasing deal. Now, by tracking your daily activities, you can quickly spot the patterns and adapt to the changing market conditions. So what would you track every day? Think about it. The number of calls out, the number of calls in, the meetings created, the listings created exclusively, the number of marketing dollars that you are converting from your exclusive listings. And then, of course, the number of inquiries coming in for each listing. That's the sort of thing that you track. So if you're not tracking those things now, you just don't know how you're progressing. You have no idea. And in commercial real estate, having no idea is not good. So, accountability and goal achievement. You could say that what I've explained to you here is about tracking your numbers, which can be goals for you every day. So setting ambitious goals is commendable, but tracking daily actions transforms aspirations into achievements. That's why I'm not a big fan of having a massive business plan. I am a big fan of having daily goals to track. Outbound calls, conversations created, meetings created, listings created, that sort of thing. That works. That's more important to me and to you with your real estate business. So a daily commitment to the small tasks paves the way for significant accomplishments. The small tasks, I've just told you what they are. Calls out, calls connected, meetings created, listings created. Easy. So the tangible evidence of your efforts is a powerful motivator, keeping you accountable to yourself and your objectives. Now, you can just do a very simple exercise book with these columns that I've explained to you. And it'll just be a number every day. Calls out, calls connected, meetings created, listings created, plus the other things I mentioned earlier. So a simple exercise book can travel with you everywhere, so that in the office, in the car, wherever you are, you just add to your numbers. So at the end of the day, the numbers mean something. That's wonderful. That is a big and powerful way of being successful in brokerage. So, the conclusion from me to you. In commercial real estate, success is not an overnight phenomenon. I know it's not. It's the result of consistent, strategic effort by people who are focusing on their actions. Not some massive business plan, but the actions that they're taking every day. Break it down. Get down to those actions. You can be the smartest agent in your town or city who knows a lot about commercial real estate. But knowledge doesn't drive business. Actions drive business. So, by making daily tracking of your results and actions a non-negotiable part of your routine, you're not just managing your tasks, you're sculpting the path for your success. So, let's think about this. I said to you earlier, 2 lots of 2 hours. That's 4 hours a day talking on the phone to someone. You won't get through to everybody that you're talking to or want to talk to. That's okay. The people that you can't talk to today, push them off into next week and get back to it then. Again. But right now, today, some people you will talk to and you can work with. That's the message. So embrace this practice, refine your approach, and watch as each tracked step propels you closer to becoming the top-tiered professional you aspire to be. Pretty strong, isn't it? The top-tiered professional you aspire to be. And the message here is that you refine your approach. You watch your numbers. You track your progress over time. So I've said many things here for you. I am going to put a copy of these slides at the website. If you want a copy of these slides and others that I put out there from the video shows, simply go to this particular link. Here it is here. The website is commercial-realestate-training.com. The website page is free-commercial-real-estate-training. That's it there. Just subscribe there, and every time I do one of these videos, I'll send you a copy of the slides. That will help you as well. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you get the video in real time. The slides comes later on. So, I'm glad you've listened to this program today. I hope I've shared some important information with you to progress with your real estate activities. Take control of your business in this wonderful real estate market. It's a changed and ordinary and average market. That's because the investors and the business owners all have to adjust, as do the developers. But you just go with the adjustment because you know the market. You know what's going on out there. You can strive to improve your services to the buyers, the sellers, investors, business owners, developers. They all need help. Conversations will be the key to getting progress. Enjoy all of the information I've shared here. Go through this video again if you like. Pick up on the ideas. And don't forget to get a copy of these slides from the link up there where I send them out regularly each week. Catch you again very soon. This is John Hyman from Commercial Real Estate Online. Thanks for listening. Catch you soon.